Hey guys, this is it. This is the start of the end. I guess there's lots of names for it. Lots of people call it the beginning of the end. Some people call it the end of the beginning, which doesn't make sense. But I've come to this point where my high school career is almost over. I'm a senior, and I'm ready for it. I'm frightened of it. I am excited for it. It's every possible emotion you can think of involving school. Um, so I am ready for this, but it's going to be crazy awesome. But here's the thing I wanted to say, is that a lot of people stress about the end of their high school careers, in that they feel like, oh my gosh, this is the last whatever. The problem is that then people don't realize that that means they should embrace it, not whine about it. Don't just sit there and say, oh, I'm never going to have another first day of school again, because, well, technically you'll have college. But if we're talking about high school, well, that means make this the best flippin' first day of school you ever had. Take this year and make it the best you ever had, especially if you're a senior, because those of you that are juniors do still have another year, or sophomores, whoever the heck watches my vlogs. But if you're a senior like me, take the time to make every day, every minute, every second, every possible moment count. Because you know that if you do that, that in the end, you won't regret a minute of it. You won't be able to look back at a single moment on your junior year and say, oh man, or senior year, say, I wish I did this, or I wish I got a chance to do that, or etc., etc. No, because if you really embrace every moment and just follow the advice I've given here, that simple little advice of just spending every single moment you can enjoying it, then I guarantee, I don't know how I can guarantee you technically, because there isn't really anything I can give you, but just trust me. I mean, with my heart, I guarantee that you will not feel like a single moment has been wasted if you just use every moment. Just live each day of your high school career like you know you're not going to have another one. Make it every day count. And if there happen to be any freshmen watching, which is unlikely, realize that this is my last year, but this is your first. And that doesn't just mean new beginnings. I want you to take a lesson that I learned later than I should have, which is spend literally every moment you can doing something with friends or having fun. I mean, obviously do homework and stuff like that, otherwise you're not going to get good grades and you'll fail in the rest of life. But if you take those moments where you're not, don't just stay at home playing video games or stuff like that. I did that. It didn't end up turning out to benefit me in the long run. It's take every moment you can, every year, every second of your life, no matter when, and spend it in a non-regrettable way. Because I don't know about you guys, but I know that whenever I leave this earth, I really just want to be able to look back and say that I lived the life I really wanted to live, that I did everything I could to make my life the way I want it to be. Sure, sometimes things don't go the way you want them to, but gotta endure through those moments. Those moments are when you have to be the strongest, and then say, okay, well, what else can I do to make my life better then? Because there's always more you can do to make it so that you enjoy and get the most out of your life. There are so many ways to do all of that you can't simply just throw in the towel and say, I'm done, don't worry, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this year by kicking back. Senioritis, we'll all get it, but the important part of it all is to never waste a moment. It's the beginning of the end for a reason. It's because we're not going to have any more, right? So why not make these last few ones count? If you've never gone to a school dance, I have some friends that have never gone to school dances. If you've never gone to a school dance, go to one. If you've never gone to a football game, go to one. If you've never gone to, just do everything you can this year. Just, why are you even watching this? Go out there, and as soon as you can, just participate everywhere you can, because you know you're not going to get another moment to do it. So please, I urge you, just spend every moment you can with your friends. Don't waste a minute, and enjoy the rest of your high school career. With all that said, that's the end. Later, guys.